exclusive-ended CGF Entertainment radio show with your host, Alice Boswell, and the CGF divas Avis and Stephanie, with comedian T Bizzle, live on IntellectualRadio.com, a part of iHeartRadio. Let's get started.
Guess who is back in town today?
It's about time.
Me.
Oh, she had quit. We thought it was going to be the T Bizzle and Avis show. She was missing so much.
I've been a busy woman. All
Uh-huh.
right. First, we want to send our condolences to our girl CGF Stephanie. She had death in the family, and we want to definitely send our condolences to her and her family.
Shout out to all my cousins. Nita Bug, love you. Your mom is resting in peace. And Stephanie, you know I love you.
Yeah. All right. Hey, so how was your weekends? Your weekend? I can say weekends because I haven't been here. Y'all can tell me everything.
You don't have to keep rubbing that in me and Ava's face.
Whatever.
Yeah, that you took the bus down to Florida. No, I'm just messing with you.
I'm like, bus to Florida. I didn't go to the Florida.
Well, you making people think you got all this money and everything.
Well, I don't have no money. I work very hard to go where I go.
Mm-hmm.
I work very, very hard.
That's the song. I work hard.
I do. I work very hard.
You look like you work hard today.
Well, for my birthday, since y'all didn't want to tell me about your weekend, my birthday is coming up April 13th, and I am going to Canada for my birthday.
That is awesome. Are you going down there to get in trouble, or what are you going down there?
I'm going down there because I've never been to Niagara Falls, so I'm going to go and visit Niagara Falls. I'm going to go do some wine tasting. Hopefully, I'll be able to get on a horse. This year, I'm going to get on a horse.
I thought you told me you rode the pony already.
I'm going to get on a horse.
I'm just saying, from what the conversations you've been having with me and Avis, if you want to ride.
No, I'm going to ride a horse, but I'm going wine tasting and I'm going to tour a little bit of Canada. So that's going to be my birthday present.
You're going to love it. Let's say hi to Drake for me.
Well, I doubt if I see him.
Okay. Well, if you do.
If I do,
don't take no picture.
Said hello.
Right. Don't take no picture. You know how she do it. She be all on Facebook. I'm down here with Drizzy. You didn't know who he was till you got down there, right? Hey, Yogi.
I probably
to answer your question, my weekend was great.
Okay.
I went to Yolanda's Carter 3rd year anniversary against domestic violence. It was at the Connection. I think that was 34th in Michigan. Nice, crowded, standing room only. She looked lovely as usual. And she has a new book coming out. I believe the title is One Eye on the Prize. I'm not really sure. So correct me, Yolanda, because I think I messed the book up. And I also host my first male fashion show, the Debonair Affair.
How was it?
Wow, I can't even talk. That's how many men were there. I had a great time. Ooh, I had a great time. Yes, I did. Okay, the Connection's on 43rd, 21 South Cottage Grove. So that might be a place you want to check out for future events for CGF
I've been
Entertainment.
over to the Connection before.
Yes, they're time sensitive over there, but shout out to the Connection. If you say 6 to 7, you out of there at 6:59. So
you should. Yeah. I mean, the last event that I went to, I haven't had it. And I went to an event there.
Okay,
we had to leave.
They do not play at the Connection.
We had to leave
as soon as if you're not out of there by the time you said, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Nah. Like I said, it's time sensitive. So, like I said, it was a great event. The food was delicious. Chef Tasha Smith. And then there was a sweet table. I forgot that lady's name, but that food was delicious. Okay. And then we took pictures, so I had a great time.
You cut your hair?
No, it's just not combed. It's a bad hair day for T Bizzle. So if anybody's doing free hair tomorrow,
day too. So
no comment.
I have a bad hair day.
Avis, how was your weekend?
Nothing.
You didn't work 70 hours again? No, this is my weekend. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I got it.
Well, y'all make sure y'all say Friday the 13th. That's my birthday. Y'all, we're going
we're gonna be at your house, right?
Cooper Hawk.
You're coming out because we're using your card.
Do I even got one?
You do, Cooper's Hawk.
Cooper Hawk.
But I don't see none in the mail.
No, you just get your little alerts.
No, they should have gave you the card there.
I got a card, but what alerts?
Your alerts, like if you go into the website and tell them you want to start getting the alerts, then you'll know you get your.
On the website.
I didn't
yes.
I'm like, I have to check the account.
How long ago was that when we went? Oh, so you got October, November, December,
got a lot of
January,
wine.
February. You got 2, 4, 6.
September, no, we went August. September's supposed to be the month that I'm supposed to
Start.
So you
September
got
start.
October, November, December, January, February, March. You got 12 bottles of wine waiting on you.
Yeah.
I saw that check count. See, they've been taken out. Make sure it was taken
Oh, they do.
Well, anyway, we're going to Cooper's Hawk, and then we're going to have a potluck. So everybody's going to bring something over, and we're going to sit and drink. I won't fall off the chair this year.
You might fall because you
on the
failed.
camera waiting this time.
No, don't anybody. I'm not going to fall this time.
We going
That
live.
was a really act.
See,
Somebody
with
may
that,
have
I'm
pushed
gonna
me because
trip
I
you.
was
No, you're right.
drinking.
Only thing push you was your right butt cheek because you was like, we
It
was like,
scared
where
me.
Alice
Melissa like,
go?
you scared.
Yeah, Melissa was knocked out. So after we got through eating, she had itis. All of a sudden, you heard the building shake on 95th.
Whatever.
That's Alice, y'all. She fell.
Whatever. Listen up. Make sure you head over to justmemagazine.com. Check us out over there. And I would like for you to follow us on Instagram. We're CGF Entertainment Radio on Instagram. Just go ahead and follow us. You know, we have some great things that's going on and some great things that's going to be coming up. And you don't want to miss it because we're going to have some nice little prizes eventually, you know, and give them away.
That's good. Can we participate?
No, you cannot participate.
The movie
Okay.
coming out on the 30th.
Taraji,
I can't
Tyler.
Yeah, what is it?
Acrimony.
Acrimony, right.
Ooh, I can't wait
great.
to see that.
But they saying it's kind of a drama and it's comedy at the same time.
Well, she in it, so no, she gonna throw a little something.
I don't know. It's a suspense. We got to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, well, maybe we can all go and take a look at that.
Okay.
Hey, I have a question for you ladies.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, let's get started.
She laughed, Davis.
Because this is just crazy.
Okay.
If
Don't cry, Alice. It's
I'm not
okay.
going to cry, and because I feel sorry for the kids, that's what I feel sorry for.
Okay.
So if your child's father or mother, we'll say men, you can answer the question too, and let's say your husband, right? He gets married, he have other kids, okay? He comes and get his other kids that he has with you, so he's trying to make this a whole family. But when you go pick up a kid, he bought some of the kids, we'll say toys from Macy's, but we got your kids toys from
Walgreens.
from the dollar store.
Right, Walgreens.
How would that make you feel?
I would be uncomfortable, and I would
Girl, I ain't saying nothing.
I would be because she finna light it up. I would be uncomfortable, and I've seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And as a matter of fact, I've seen it even worse than that. In my private life, the other child had a particular toy, video game, and my son didn't get one.
Okay.
And so the father said, you should have let me know that he needed that. And I said, just like he needed it, your other child needs it. There's no difference. Why do I have to call you and say? So
you believe in if you buy for one, you should buy for the other.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Well, I think you said, you saying like if he bought for his other son, and then what about your son? But she's talking about, these not the other kids is not his. He's buying his kids nice things, but he's not buying.
No, all of them
siblings.
his.
No, all of them.
All of them
his.
his.
Yeah, he had kids
Those
with
are the
you.
new
He got
kids
married to
with
his
the
new
wife.
wife.
Right.
Had kids. But he come and get his kids with you.
Right.
He spent time with them. But when you picked him up one time, you saw that he bought his kids something from Macy's.
Oh,
but he
the
bought
other
your
family.
kids. Yeah, he bought
Right. The
his-
new
Oh,
family.
yeah.
I thought she was talking about like the other kids, like
No.
taking them
No.
out. Oh, girl.
She being mild. Get him, Avis. You already know how she
I want to
feels.
go to
How
jail,
would
but
that
that's
make
a-
you feel?
I mean, how would you think? I would go to jail
Why would you go to jail?
because I start swinging. Who you think you is, stupid?
I
Come
told
bring
you.
my kids. So that means you thinking less of me and less of my doggone kids. You gonna come up in here with some cheap stuff for my baby, and you ban y'all kid. I'll tap everything in that house.
You go in their house and
Yeah,
tell
I
them?
will. If I drop the kid off.
See?
No, see, you can't do that.
No, yeah, you can do what you want to do.
You can go to jail
That's
too.
what I said. I don't want to go to jail.
See? Redbone kept it 100.
No, but that's true. Why would you do that?
Because I would feel bad. I would feel
So you
bad.
just saying like forget
Yeah.
my, but you know what? It's like that though. It's like when a man be with you for so long, it'll always be you and your kids. As soon as he get with another woman, he's starting off new and fresh.
Yeah.
He's trying to please her. Then your kids becomes no longer not saying that he don't want to be around his kids, but they started to spend lesser time and.
Right.
The bond don't seem, or they're my kids know I love them.
So what if you change the situation around and it's the wife that said, well, these are my kids. I'm spending what I want for my kids. So I don't care what you do for your kids, but these are my kids. I'm spending the money. So this is my money.
And I understand that. Okay, but then you still have to be fair, no matter how it goes.
Because the kids are coming over.
Period.
They see the difference.
So if
no.
I feel sorry for the kids.
Because if the kids coming over, this is my house. So if you come over seeing the kids got certain things, this is my house. It's just like if you date a man and you got one kid get bam and two by somebody else. When he come over my house and y'all come over there, you don't supposed to have everything the same thing my kids got.
You're not necessarily supposed to have the same thing, but at least of the same quality.
Don't come over my house.
Then
because the woman gonna go shopping for her kids, and she's not gonna say, "Wait a minute, oh he got kids too." You're not gonna go every time you go shopping for your kids. You're going to shop.
But you just said if you went over there and they had different things.
You said the wife this time.
Yeah, but you still going over to her house.
The wife this time.
You still going over to her house.
That's a little bit different. No, it's a little bit different. You said she buy her kids something. I mean, you saying she buy her kids something.
Right. She tell you, she said, well, Avis, I bought these. You come over, you see the difference in what the kids have. And you say, well, I see the difference what I see the kids have. Why my kids got $1 toy and your kids got this? Well, she said, well, he didn't buy that. I bought this for my kids. So he can do whatever he wants with his kids.
No, because like I said, that's the wife. That's his kids. He's supposed to take care of his kids. Let me say it again. He's supposed to take care of his kids. You get the wife and there's extra bonus there. But y'all sit there and think these wives supposed to just take full. I get it. You know what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But how long was the wife in the life before the kids? What was he doing for his kids before then? Now, if I have kids, I'm not going to, every time I go outside, if I bought my kid, I'm buying things that I have to live for myself. And if I'm buying my child something, because this is what I want my kids, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, let me go buy something for his kid too. Them games be like $300 or $400. And you got to think, when I go buy this game, guess I need $800. So I have to go back. You got to think every time you go shopping for your child who you had. You got to think about going to buy it.
But
now, if it's the birthday and things like that, and if I spend... And if this is your child's birthday and holidays and maybe Christmas, if I spend good on my kids, I'm not going to go buy your kids dollar things. I'm going to spend nice things on your kid as well.
You're going to do it fair across the board.
But you're not going to keep coming to my house thinking that because my kid got all this stuff that I bought, you're supposed to have it too.
No, I'm not saying being disrespectful to her house, but like my sister does that. She has one son. He has an older brother. Okay. When she takes my nephew to get his hair cut, she's taking the older brother. He's not her responsibility at all.
That's no problem.
But what I'm saying,
that's no problem.
Okay, so why would you go to a woman's house then? You just said I would tear everything up in the house.
No, that was with
that's you over there with Macy's and you keep bringing my baby dollar stuff. Rude and disrespectful. And I also just said, if I was the woman, if I'm buying my child nice things, and your birthday come up, his kids' other birthday come up. If I spend nice things, your kid gonna get something nice. But you're not gonna come on my house there because my kid got all these. They probably have a room full of electronics. I bought it. Tell your mom to go do the same. Why y'all not ever think about that other woman?
Well, I do, but it's a tricky situation.
It is.
It's a lot of. It is because you have men that haven't been in their child's life. Okay, like he was there as best as he could be, but it was a little bit of what she allowed him to do and what he was scared not to do. So when he got married, of course he's going to do more for who he's married with because he don't want to hear her mouth. So that's why it comes out unfair.
Maybe she's probably just a different woman that don't buy little cheap things. You got to be not thoughtful if you go sit there and buy your kids.
As a man, in the house, you're supposed to take care. You're supposed to be the man of the house, and you're supposed to take care of.
You take care of all of them.
You take care of all of it.
My son got cheated out of a lot of stuff.
The wife was doing it.
No. I said, okay, so what I said you go to the house again. You go to the house and you see the difference of what your kids got. Now, if it was switched around and you married to this man and she come and she like, well, I see a difference in what the kids. You think she's supposed to tear up the house? And she said, well, look.
No, that's not what I said when I tear up the house. I said if he go buy his kids something from Macy's, what you said, and then he go buy his other kids something from Dollar Store. If he go buy his kids something from Macy's, who he's living with, and then he goes to your house and buy your kids from Dollar Store, you're not being fair. Now, there's a
so if the wife say when you go over, she said, well, Avis, I didn't buy. Well, you did say, you say there's nothing you could do about that. She said, well, Avis, he didn't buy that. I bought that for my kids.
Right.
Well, then that's on her.
I'm allowed to do what I want for my kids.
Right.
And
she's
you
allowed
should
to
be allowed to do the same for her
kids.
Now I'm not gonna say now you're not gonna have a husband and a wife. You got two people doing for your kids. You think you're not gonna do nothing? What are you
but
buying?
I just feel that kids. I think they
that what causes the friction between
the kids.
That's
the other kids. You're never gonna get the same
before?
as the other child. I don't care where you at.
I think
the people I rock with, that's what we do.
Well, that's
we
what
buy.
Do. All
we buy for the other kids.
That.
My sister, Mia, does it. She, she do
but
it.
That's how it was. Even when you're a young girl, you got a son, and I remember, my son was
but
little. My boyfriend
but that's not her daughter.
For my son to get his
but that's not her daughter. And my brother say everybody getting gym shoes. Everybody in that house getting gym shoes.
Do he live there?
Yeah, he live there.
That's a big thing.
But it's not her daughter. But she still do for it like it is. But she still do for her like that's her daughter.
But that's a different.
And she don't have to. She could be like, no. She could be like, no.
They living in the house. Sweetie was taking care of Eric when he was 10 years old, buying his shoes and all that stuff. So he's in the house. He's not going to keep buying me things and then buying yourself nothing. And, and if I look out for you and buy you some gym shoes, you're going to look out for my child too, because I'm spending his money on you.
It ain't fair to the kids.
So if you live now, you saying that if they're living in the house and she's doing for the kid, I'm quite not she would do that. I would do that.
But you got some women that don't.
These are two separate people.
I know, but you got some women that don't. A lot of trifling women. Here come his kids. Come on, y'all. We going to Pizza Hut. And you leave him there looking stupid with the baby and they don't order Domino's. Probably some bad kids. You never know, but you got a lot of women that do that. A lot, and you got a lot of men that do it. Like Alice said, the men should speak up. They don't say anything. They just sit there like a bump on the log, like, okay. Whatever you say, honey. And that's not right. And then that kid go home looking at social media and everybody teasing them and they brother or sister, we went on a trip. You didn't go. That child feel left out. Child support. Well, that don't even be enough because you got people that lie on their check stubs and things like that.
You also got women that sit there and spend them checks
on themselves,
spending checks on their hairdos, spending checks on getting. They don't do everything they supposed to do with the money. You point out one woman that you saw that was getting child support, and that woman step out the house looking good, and then still claim that this doggone.
I just think, back to the conversation, I just believe that you should be fair to all the children. If you're a man and you have two sets of family, you should be fair to both sets of children.
Gotta take care of everybody. Everybody get gym shoes and jeans. Everybody. We all getting it.
No. It's just saying like, the man, you have a child by somebody else. And then, the other man has a child by you, and he's bring his child everything because this is his child. He want to take care of his child because that's what the court say. You got to take care of the child. And you're not going to take him to take care of both these kids. So he got things where he would do everything for his child. But, and this is a true story. My stepfather, when he ended up, cheating on my mom, whatever, he had a baby, whatever. He did try to get in the daughter's life, to do for the little girl. I remember we took the little girl shopping because, we was ones picking out her things, and girl bought the girl a whole lot of
nice
stuff. She thought, she's like, my daddy rich, he had credit cards. She thought he was rich. He had a good job. He was living, a little bit, And the mother got mad and was like, if you can't buy all the rest of them nothing, don't bring nobody nothing in this house.
All the rest of who?
Her kids. The rest of the 3 or 4
she was tripping.
That was his.
She was tripping.
No, he only had one by her.
Yeah, but see, now she sound retarded.
She's the reason why she stopped, like he couldn't see his daughter anymore.
See, now she was retarded because here you are, a stepchild with your stepdaddy who cheated, and you taking care of not even your blood sister. And then she want him to buy for Ricky Poo Poo. And see, now that's over the top.
So before we go, I want to ask you one more question. Okay. So, and this is on the lines of taking care of your children. So, do you feel it's wrong for a man to say, I'm paying child support, so I shouldn't have to give you any extra?
Oh, I know somebody. I know somebody that did that.
Do you?
He's a police officer.
Do you feel if you're paying child support, you shouldn't have to give any extra? He
told me that his daughter wanted some particular doll. This is a long time ago. Some particular doll. This is my ex. For her birth, was it for Christmas or something? Mm-hmm. And he was like, we were sitting down eating at the dinner. We was out eating, and he was like, well, I told her she better get it from her mama. He said, I'm paying child support. I'm not giving up nothing else. So he figured whatever that little girl wanted, it should come out that mother's child support.
What do you say?
I say no, only because it depends on how much the child support is, and it depends on both of the parents. Now, if you're getting child support and you're getting $1,000 a month, yeah, that dog should come out of there. But now, if you was getting like what I was getting, $300 little funky dollars that only paid for Chubby's shoes and his Catholic school tuition, no, you can do a little more.
One of my exes, he's paying child support. He had 2 sons by a woman. He's paying child support, but he worked
moonlighting.
He worked on the trucks, some big 14-wheelers. He fixed those when they broke. Yeah, he fixed those when they break down. And he still would buy his kids stuff.
He just
had the child support.
He had a heart.
Yeah,
he was a great father.
Right.
But a lot of people know, like I said, if that child support, and just my opinion, if it's $1,000, okay, and that $1,000 has nothing to do with the extra the tuition, and she one of them mammies that's going out getting hair weave and purses and going on trips, then no. You shouldn't get nothing. And I'm like, what the guys say, take it out of there. But if you're a regular average Joe like yourself and me, and it's not enough, it's just barely making it, you can do a little extra. I'm by myself. Mm-hmm. I'm by myself. And you see what I'm doing. You see that I'm not.
How do you determine what the courts say? Well, we're going to take 25% of his paycheck and give it to you. How do we determine that he needs to give more? If the court says that
he gets a raise every year.
But don't you go in for child support? I used to do child support. You're supposed to go in, and when he get a raise, you're supposed to go in and do I forgot what they call it.
It's the allocated child support. Yes,
and then they raise it.
Yes, ma'am. If they find it,
they find a reason.
Yes, ma'am. Right. And I didn't do any of that because I know some women back then. Because I just felt forget it. I already had to cry and to tip a tantrum and sleep at night, crazy. I said, forget it. Just leave it alone.
Well, I never filed child support or anyone, but I used to do the child support. Literally, we had to do the documents with the women call in and say, hey,
right,
he got a raise. So you only could do it every 2 years. At the time, I don't know what they do now.
I didn't ever go back for allocation. Do I wish I had of? Yes.
Yeah.
But the headache and the mental anguish that they give you, oh, you're going to do this to me. I'm not doing anything but trying to raise this child by myself.
Yeah, you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything.
But you got some women out there, they just greedy and they just own garbage,
As far as some of the celebrities get like over $5,000 or more.
That baby don't need, if the baby is 3 months old, what you doing with $5,000?
I'll tell you what I'm doing $5,000.
I want to know.
If you over there living nice, your child better be living nice too. When you got the funds to pay for it.
And that's how the
judge don't
cost
no $5,000.
Oh yeah, it would. You got to pay for certain things.
Well, he got on gold. He got on khaki diapers.
It's a certain lifestyle now. It's different from me, John Doe. We work and make $11,000 an hour.
It still don't come to no $5,000.
What you come out, they go by your income. So if it don't come out $5,000, then your baby dad should be getting you $500 out of his check. It's hard.
Well, it's going by his income.
So they're going by his income. So they got to go by their income too.
As well.
But
so if he got $20,000, you think your baby should be walking away with $500? He got these $1,000 pair of pants. He's dripping in these jewelry. You looking like, shoot, I shouldn't be getting no $5,000.
If my baby daddy a celebrity, yeah, I should.
But you just said that what they gonna be doing $5,000?
Jerking it off, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go buy some bills and everything else.
You should say that because you might get pregnant. You might.
Well, if I get pregnant, we're gonna all get child support.
They're gonna be like, you just want to already know.
All right. On that note, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna see T-Bills what T-Bills will say it is.
If I get pregnant, everybody finna get paid. We finna rebuild the studio again. We're gonna have gold microphones at Intellectual Radio. I get pregnant.
Shut it down. I don't even need a crown. Turn up. Turn me off, want me here to turn up. Dollars on my mind, swag loaded like a gun. Burning up, got that something in my cup. Even if he looking at my gun, my bag is straight. Ain't got no time for no hiccup. Move around, see you later. Call like a mata, killing them no hiccup. Find me since they have wreck, yeah, I got what I do, transport to my spot. Think I'm turning up at the point of a drop. Turn up, turn at the point of a drop. Flex, turn up. Flex, turn up. With these health, boy, you know I shut it down. I don't even need a crown. Flex, turn up. Flex, turn up. Take off like a missile. Time to show up, baby, let's go. Tear down my back, have my track left that. If you wanna find me, check that VIP and that. What I do, transport to my spot.
It's 9 p.m. It's CGF Entertainment Radio Show with your host, Alice Boswell, and the CGF Divas Avis and Stephanie with comedian T Bizzle, live on IntellectualRadio.com with iHeartRadio. Let's get started.
He said, no, you getting with the court. He said, because I was giving you.
Hey, we back, you all.
Yeah,
CGF.
we're back.
We talking about them raggedy baby mamas.
He said,
raggedy baby daddies
was,
too. Yeah.
And this is the truth. He said, I could show you every receipt. He said, I was giving that girl $300 a week, not a month, a week.
I was
He
getting
said,
it a
when
month.
she took me to court, they knocked
She
it
got
down.
less, yeah.
She got way less.
Of course.
He said he think it was like $550 a month.
And she was a big lummy.
And because she said, well, aren't you going to give me the extra? He said, no, I'm not. He said, no. He said, you went down there and filed on.
And that's what you get. That's what you get. She was on some hateful stuff because he was with another.
Stuff, so he
ain't hateful. She should have never did it.
Whatever
Was
he
fine.
had, he said he have at his house for his child. It doesn't go back to his mother's house. And anything that she wants him to have, that she needs to go and buy for. He said, because he was giving her $300. She was getting $1,200 a month.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And she got knocked down to
probably the
$550.
half. That's what she get. Lummy. That's a dummy and loser mixed together.
But what Ava just said, yeah, I would go file child support because I wouldn't do it. I'm like, what? As long as he's taking care of his child, it doesn't bother me. Because it's not about me.
Men be changing and they don't want to give you nothing no more.
But he did.
So,
he was giving it to her.
You don't
she
know.
just got jealous.
He said it. No, when she found, she didn't give a chance to see he was going to do something. When she found out that
she called doing that out of anger.
Right.
That's exactly what she did. Being vindictive.
And then if you're on public aid, they taking some of that too.
And she's on public aid, so I don't know if she getting it or not.
Oh, that's what messed her up.
Oh no, she's not even getting that much.
Yeah, that's what messed her up.
When you get food stamps public aid, they gotta take some of that child support money out.
Why?
Because they pay you to have stamps. You gotta pay for that. Basically, if they give you stamps, they gotta go by your income when you get stamps.
Because that's
so if they give you stamps, you think they're supposed to keep giving you stamps and you collecting child support?
You get it. That's too much money you getting per the government's law.
Right, but so she really messed herself up.
She
then
screwed herself.
Yeah.
Because he
was a hand. He said, I got receipts, cash. Here you go. Go and do this.
Well, she probably lonely now at Christmas.
And the other baby finna get all the good stuff.
The other baby, I think he said and I believe him. He takes care of the other baby. It's just that whatever he buys for the baby can't go back to.
You have to be like that with people like her. You see what everybody misses is it's about the kids.
And that's all I'm saying.
Stop acting like it's about y'all.
That part made the other baby mama happy as hell.
And you know it did. She was like, huh, goofy. Now I'm gonna go get that Prada purse. And that guestbook bag.
We just say what, $600? Yeah, a little over.
That was dumb on her, $700. But you had to stop being vindictive to these men who are really parenting their children.
Stop.
And these women, stop being jealous. He left. Y'all broke up for a reason.
And stop. And one thing I would say this: women, when you break up with your men, all right, do not put the kids in the middle of grown folks' stuff. It's none of their business. They have nothing to do with it.
And they watching.
And they're watching. Do not say, well, you can never see this child again. Don't do that.
That's crazy.
Don't do that.
That's really crazy and immature.
Very immature. All right.
Serious.
That ain't what T-Bizzle said, but what do you have to say?
It's crazy and immature. What I do have to say tonight is it's a lot of controversy going on. I think it's been 2 shootings. I don't know the young lady's name. I'm sorry, I didn't do my research. I just heard about it. But apparently this lady was shot by the police. It kind of sounds similar to that Sandra Bland story.
Oh, wow.
And everybody is saying that was foul play. That the officer, because the lady, she complied recently. She complied with the officer, telling her to let her window down and everything. And apparently he said he was self-defense and they killed the lady and burnt the lady's car.
How did they burn the car?
I don't know.
They don't know nothing. It's kind of nothing.
It's being investigated.
After her the first time. They wanted her the first time. And when they saw her again, I think a week or so later, or something like that. I don't know how long ago, because I ain't really researched it either. When I heard about it, they called her again. Whatever's supposed to happen, they did what they did. It was like, well, how she get shot and her car burn up?
Right. How did that happen?
Yeah, I tell you how it happened. They was covering up
under
evidence.
Investigation.
And it was they don't need to do that much investigation because they know what arsonist is.
Oh yes, they know. And then there's another incident where there was a couple. I'm going to speculate.
Mhm.
There was a couple in a apartment complex, and the couple was arguing, and so the other tenant below them could hear this arguing, and with this arguing, it kept her up all night. So eventually, she went to the window and saw that the police were there. So this lady came out of her door, her residence, to notify the police of what she thought was going on.
Right.
And the guy who was the assailant came downstairs with the bat. And so supposedly what the police are lying and saying is that the young lady, somehow they were supposedly in the hallway and supposed to be shooting, and the bullets spread.
Ricochet.
Supposedly.
Okay.
But what everybody else is saying and looking at, how do bullets just spread? You wasn't in the hallway and it was spreading, because you in the hallway is going straight. They said those police had to have shooting up into the air just like this. And that's how the innocent bystander who was going to talk to them, got killed. Mm-hmm. So now Commander Ed, what is his name? Ed Johnson. I can't think of the new commander's name. He is against the wall. They want him to step down, fire and everything, because he said the police were justifiable in this lady being innocently murdered. So this is what's causing the big rift between Mayor Shorty Bang Bang, Rom, and McCarthy running against him, saying how he has just destroyed the city of Chicago.
So that he covering up cases.
T. Bizzle is saying, listen, pay attention to what's going on. You got these cops out here doing things, and they're saying that Commander Ed is what you call a white supremacist. He is bad for the black people in Chicago.
Is that the police officer, right?
He's the commander. He's the one with the white shirt on.
He's the one that covered up the McDonald case, right?
He's doing a lot of stuff.
Right? But
he's not a commander anymore.
He still is. He still is.
Well, it's not the same one.
He got a lot going on.
It's not the same one?
It's not the same one.
What is his name?
His name wasn't Ed either.
It's Ed. What is it?
Eddie Johnson is the commander now.
Eddie Johnson. That's who I'm talking about.
The black guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the black guy is the commander now.
Well, he in trouble.
Yeah, he's the superintendent.
The black superintendent?
Yeah, he's black.
Yeah, he said
the one that Ron Emanuel appointed, the one that got the kidney surgery.
And he didn't want the job in the first place.
The one that the kidney surgery.
Yes.
What happened when he did what?
He said that the shooting was justifiable. There was no foul play.
So they asking that he step down.
Everybody want him out of there. Period.
You know why? Because he got his, what black people is, they put white people put their back against the wall. So he try to please all the white people and things. So it's not about what he believe in. It's not that he thinking something wrong. He's one of the what they call Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
He know it's wrong, but he don't want them to be mad at him in the process.
So
he's not going to say anything. If he speaks, don't say nothing bad about what they do.
Not at all.
No, he didn't.
He would lose his job.
And
his life would probably be threatened
in that position. So he chose him.
Well, you know what? I think Ron picked him so he can try to stay in office his own doggone self.
What he got to do? He can fire. Ron can fire him like he fired the other police officers that's about to go against him as a mayor. He didn't need to hire that man for that. I don't
think he's not going to win.
Who?
You know what? You didn't think Donald Trump was gonna win either, did you?
Yeah, that's
true.
Yeah,
I'm like, what you talking about?
This man covered up he covered up that case.
Not in good
McDonald case.
Source.
He covered up that case. So Ron Emanuel was like he got his back. So when we got so much, everybody was, at his neck, Ron Emanuel, we had to fire him. So now he figured, he talking about Ron Emanuel like a dog. He said he ain't did nothing but other than only thing something he did was great to the country or something was when the White Sox won.
Oh, the Cubs.
The Cubs.
It's
You know
going
what?
down.
So he's talking about Rahm Emanuel out of anger. And yes, they will for him because they know he covered up a case with a white man shooting a black man. So he know he's not going to be for the black people. So white people going to have his back. You don't know if this man a Ku Klux Klan.
He's covered up for
lots of things throughout the years. It's just something
the past 2 years there's been
it ain't no 2 years since
26. No, I'm talking about the cover-ups. There's been 26 murders of black youth under the age of 21, and they all trying to figure out why these are not.
Let me ask you all this: do y'all feel y'all saw the Time cover?
I didn't. Tell us what was on it.
Okay, the Time cover is with their kids, but they're white kids, talking about the guns and how they feeling threatened and all this such and such. Because they got the white little boy. So, but when we speak about getting killed, it's a big old thing. We're like,
it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Right.
It's nothing.
But you have to
understand. Now I guess I said it wrong. So now it's a big thing because we need to concentrate on gun control because they put the white kids on the Time magazine.
Well, that falls into I'm filling in for you, cousin Stephanie's subject of never too much. That goes along with this. It's a Heineken commercial out here.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, check it out.
Heineken is Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah. So okay, so let's listen. It's a Heineken commercial out here, and there's a bartender, and he notices the lady at the other end of the bar, and she's looking, down or whatever. So he takes a Heineken beer, and he slides the Heineken beer down the bar, past all the black people, and slides to the white lady and said, "It's better when it's lighter." Now, is that never too much or not? They having a real problem. Chance the Rapper has talked about it and is telling them, you all need to take that ad down. That's racist as ever. What you mean sliding this beer down, talking about it's better lighter?
They're getting totally out of hand. They're getting totally out of hand.
And then they sit there, we gotta bomb this country because this is what they doing to their people. Yeah, I don't see none of y'all keep. That's why I don't pay attention when they talk about commander this got killed and that. You all want somebody to feel sorry. Y'all shutting down expressways, and we're looking like y'all get. How many of y'all get killed a year? According to y'all killing these unarmed black people, y'all right back into modern slavery days. Always have been. Y'all shoot, kill, and y'all get away with it because you got the people in high commanders, Supreme Court, all of y'all sitting up there watching it, and y'all ain't saying nothing. As soon as somebody tag one of y'all little pink butts, then they get mad.
It's a trick. It's a supremacist trick, and I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go off of my live before it go down. I had an insert. I had an insert.
He was a waiter or something called Black People Monkey.
You got your phone on that? Okay.
And see, when you sit there and exploit, nothing but black people, then you try to get the whole world to be against black people. So therefore,
yes, they do.
All stand on top. So then when something crashes, you're gonna turn on them too.
There you go.
But you need them to help some food bring down somebody else.
I got some food for you.
We're gonna take one more break.
Yeah, so you can hear this.
And we're gonna come back with news around the world.
We got 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What's on my mind that I'm ready to break down? Wasting me time because I'm ready to break down. Between the lines, boy, I'm ready to break down. I'm used to being at the top, but tonight it's going down. You saying you the king, well baby show me the crown. When you say you love that action like a verb to a noun, but see I'm something like a shell the way I tend to sound. Them dudes be hating, but what's a breeze if you cold? My hands around your body while we on the floor and they tight. What I like, think I'm ready to break down. You got me right, yeah, breaking it down. Oh, what's
with black people being serious. So I'm going to redirect their seriousness, and I'm going to do it through something that they relate to best. I'm going to do it through a medium that they can relate to, and that is entertainment. So I'm going to twist and turn their entertainment in such a way that where it was anti-non-justice before, where they had to talk about justice and head in that direction, I'm going to redirect that whole machine right before their eyes. And since they are a primitive people, they won't even realize what I'm doing, because it will all be fun, because I know how to package stuff that doesn't make sense so that it is fun. And I'll have them directing their entire existence to getting up in the morning and looking for something stupid to do. And they won't even know that they're looking for something stupid to do, because they're just that stupid, because I will have programmed them to be stupid. And from the late 1960s, after the death of Martin Luther King and the riots and the upheavals and all like this, and black people with their fists in the air and all like that, and trying to stumble and fumble and find their way and get focus, the white supremacists made a blueprint and put it into action. And that is, I'm going to have these people so confused, they don't even know what they started out to do. And by the late 1970s, they had just about completed it. And we've been on that ever since. And you mentioned something very important. They are more comfortable than ever. But see, it's like making
Welcome back to
gorillas
CGF. We were playing an excerpt from a gentleman who was speaking about white supremacy and how we don't pay attention to what's taking our mind off of the main problem. And the problem is us being treated unjustly. So we're taken off of it by reality TV. We're taken off by it by flashy cars. We're taken off by it by the use of drugs, mega churches,
being played.
everything. And like he said, we're so stupid. We wake up in the morning looking for this. During the week, we looking for the reality shows. We looking for the expensive jeans. We looking for the flashy jewelry, the Pandora bracelets. You know, we buying it. We doing all this. And you don't get me wrong, I love Pandora. I got one for my birthday. I'm excited. But ask me how many times I wore it. And how many charms have I bought for it?
But that's exactly what I was going back to when I was saying incarceration, when I was saying how they do not even try to help, rehabilitate these people. They want them to go back. They making money from them. And they said it. That's true. Like, they talk back in the 60s, they said it. I saw it. Mm-hmm. I saw the white man standing there and saying they'll never be free. When they freed the slaves, they'll never be free. And if y'all check out the Constitution, it's supposed to be we supposed to be free to self-incarceration. So I mean that what they said that they're gonna put these drugs on this side of town and this side of town. When we get a hold to it, we start selling, they're gonna lock their butt up. So that's why everything they say they on this country don't supposed to be this and that, but you got the federal would know you selling drugs instead of them taking you off the street or finding a location on how you going about getting this, investigate, spending our tax dollars on that so it won't come into our cities anymore. Y'all spend tax dollars money trying to follow that person who was selling drugs, follow them for 2 years, knowing that they doing wrong, knowing it's illegal, but you let them illegally sell drugs for 2 years just so you can bring them down for life in prison.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they started to investigate, start recording your conversations. If you're in a particular house, they may have the maintenance man come in like they fixing on something, put a camera in your light fixture.
It's all
I was
about
in the projects and I saw it. So if I'm illegally doing something, who are you to sit there and watch me do it constantly for 2 years just so you can build a case up on me?
And that's what
you could have stopped me on my track. I could have woke up and said, I don't want to go back to jail no more. But you sat there and watched me so you can bring me down. You think that's justifiable. You think it's justifiable by these TV programs, you putting bait cars and you putting, they came in Chicago, put it in our neighborhood, make it look like they arrest somebody, leave the car door open. As soon as you get in there, they want to lock you up.
I want you all to watch the show Roman with Denzel Washington. And in there, Denzel Washington was in. Yeah, it's not on Netflix yet.
What is it on?
It's at Redbox. I know it's at the Redbox. Okay. And it's a really good movie. So it's about ethics, right, and integrity. And Denzel Washington believed in so much, and then his name is Roman. Believed in so much. And one of the parts that he was in court, and he was talking to the DA, And he's telling DA, he like, well, we can do this for the young man because it's like his first offense. She like, no, we're gonna send him away for 4 years. He like, but it's his first offense, and he really got upset. And then he did it with the judge. Now, this is somebody who stood up and believed in what he ended up getting fined. Because you're like, if you don't be quiet, I'm gonna put you in contempt of court. He like, but you know what? That is not right. You know, this is his first offense. Watch that movie and you'll see. I love that movie. That movie didn't get as much play as it should have. The movie
That's
is
the
awesome.
same thing that lady does on 7 Seconds.
Yeah,
With
7
Virginia
seconds.
King.
Right.
She wants to defend the son, and it's his first offense. And the judge told her, no, whatever. And she said, but it's not fair. And he looked at her like, you want your job?
Right.
So
as they did O.J. Simpson. Got mad. They still won't let that Nicole Simpson case go. So when he went to jail,
ever let
she gave him 30 years, knowing that case he ain't supposed to got that because he wasn't the one,
They're not
that's why after 10 years they went on to release him.
Think OJ did it, so you can forget it.
But that's why they went on to release him after 10 years. But that judge told me he getting 30 years for that. So, he ain't supposed to.
Because he's still on probation. So he'll be on probation for the next 20 years. What you got for news around the world?
10 o'clock. That's all I got.
10 o'clock.
Well, you said the name of the movie is Roman.
Piece of pie and ask me about some news around the world. Get a piece of pie. Okay, it's time to wrap up. The CGF girls, friends going. You gonna do that to me.
My news around the world.
Your spot, so
I didn't. I took Stephanie's spot.
Because she talks about around the world. You talk about around the world.
Yeah. I did never too much.
I'm just saying you also talked about some around the world stuff too. The case with the black girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
It wasn't my case though. I'm just saying we all talked about it. And the only thing I can say, I left my book. I was supposed to talk about that. But I'm gonna say this. I have read up on. Didn't do research, but I'm gonna come back with it.
What is it?
This girl gets mad at the baby daddy. She gets mad at the baby daddy because he don't want her no more, but whatever. And she told him, your kids are not safe here. Black girl, because she was, girl.
Where did I hear this?
And she said, your kids are not safe here in this house, and you think you're gonna do what you want to do, and blah blah blah. He whatever. You just don't belong to you no more. But anyway, she killed the 17-month-old and videotaped. It's like, this is what you did, and blah blah blah. Killed the 17-month-old and sent the video to the daddy. Called herself getting mad at him because he cheated on her and stuff. So she called herself getting mad at him. So she killed that baby, pretty little baby, and she had pictures with this baby, like the dad too. They saw the baby laying on the dad was sleeping, the baby, pretty baby, laying across him. From pictures, they take pictures. Like the daddy take pictures with his kids.
Did they arrest her?
Yeah, of course she's in jail, but she's about to kill his 2-year-old daughter. And somehow she said she suffocated her. She must got some type of breathing because she wouldn't die. But anyway, she got caught, whatever, before she got a chance to kill the other girl. Because I guess when she killed the boy, maybe, and that's when they people are so stupid. So what cheated on you? Move on, bro. Just move on. He's not the only man in this doggone world. But you mad because he cheated on you, but you take a doggone life that didn't have nothing to do with it.
That's sad.
So you ain't no better than this doggone man. So bro, it's time. And then she said, I am sorry. I really didn't mean to do this. And I know I'm going to jail. You knew that. So you worry about this man cheating. You could have been doing better with your life. You and your doggone 2 kids. Now you don't have a life. And neither do your kids. Now they don't even have, one of them dead. One don't even have a mother.
That's crazy. All right. Hey, we will be back here next week. Hopefully we'll have a full staff. I'm back.
All right. It's going to be Alice by herself next week.
Let me see.
I'm out.
Is March.
Right.
How many days in April she's going to be missing?
I'll be back in April. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Bye-bye.
How many days she'll be out in April?
Whatever.
You got me